Let me ask you a personal question. When was the last time you felt truly secure? I don't mean just surviving. I mean the feeling that if your car broke down tomorrow or you lost your job, your entire life wouldn't collapse. If you are struggling to answer that, you are not alone. You are part of the silent majority. It is December 2025. If you turn on the news right now, you will see men in expensive suits clapping. They point to the S&P 500 hitting all-time highs. They point to GDP growth. They tell you, look, the system works. We fixed it. But when you go to the grocery store, your stomach turns. When you look at rent prices, you feel panic. There is a massive wall between the economy on television and the reality at your kitchen table. Why is there such a disconnect? Why do they feel rich while you feel like you are drowning? In the next 5 minutes, I am going to show you exactly how the machinery works. I'm going to show you the data they don't talk about on the evening news. Warning, once you see this, you cannot unsee it. Let's start with the foundation of the American dream, a home. For your parents, a house was something you bought with a factory job. Today, housing has transformed from a utility into a speculative asset. Here is the hard truth regarding 2025. The housing market isn't just expensive. It is broken by design. We are seeing interest rates hovering near 7%, but prices haven't crashed. Why? Because of the lock-in effect. Millions of people are sitting on 3% mortgages from 2020. They cannot sell. If they sell, they have to buy a new house at 7%. So, nobody moves. Inventory vanishes. And when supply hits zero, prices hit the moon. But there is a darker player in this game: institutional investors. While you are saving pennies for a down payment, massive Wall Street firms are buying entire neighborhoods with cash. They don't want to sell you that house. They want to rent it to you forever. Have you heard about the 50-year mortgage? Banks are starting to whisper about it. They frame it as affordability. Do not fall for this trap. A 50-year mortgage means you pay interest for half a century. You become a serf on your own land, paying tribute to the bank until your dying day. Now, we need to talk about the money in your pocket, or rather, what's left of it. You keep hearing that inflation is cooling, that it is down to 3%. But does your bank account feel cooled down? No. Here is the trick they play on you. It is called cumulative inflation. Even if inflation stops rising today, the damage from the last 5 years is permanent. Since 2020, the price of essentials like food, energy, and insurance has risen by over 30%. Those prices are never coming back down. But the corporations found a way to squeeze you even harder without you noticing. Go to your pantry. Look at a bag of chips. Look at a bar of soap. Notice anything? It's lighter. It's smaller. This is shrinkflation. And in 2025, it has become aggressive. They are selling you air and charging you for substance. They are betting that you are too tired to notice that they are slowly stealing from you, gram by gram. You are running on a treadmill that is speeding up, and the people controlling the speed dial are laughing. So, if houses are unaffordable and food is expensive, how is the economy still moving? How are people still buying things? The answer is terrifying. We are eating our future. In late 2025, American credit card debt shattered the $1.23 trillion ceiling. But look closer at the data. Who is borrowing? It's not the rich. It's the middle class. And they aren't buying boats. They are using buy now, pay later services for groceries. They are using credit cards to pay for medical emergencies. Think about that for a second. We have built a system where you have to pay 25% interest just to feed your family. This is the debt prison. Once you are in it, the mathematics make it almost impossible to get out. You are working 40, 50, 60 hours a week, not to build your own wealth, but to pay dividends to Visa and MasterCard. This is modern feudalism. There are no chains. There are only credit scores. But the result is the same. You work, they profit. I know this is heavy. I know it makes you feel angry or maybe hopeless. But you need to hear this. The system relies on your ignorance. It relies on you watching the news and believing that everything is fine. It relies on you blaming yourself for being broke instead of blaming the broken mechanics of the economy. But now you see it. You see the gaslighting. You see the traps. So what do? First, stop playing their game. Realize that debt is a weapon used against you. Second, stop listening to the headlines. Look at the real data. Trust your own eyes. Third, understand that the old American dream is dead. You need to adapt to this new, harsher reality. The silent collapse is not an event that will happen in the future. It is happening right now in slow motion. The economy is not designed to serve you. It is designed to extract from you. Now that you know the truth, the question is, are you going to stay asleep? Or are you finally going to wake up? Don't let them gaslight you. Stay sharp, stay safe,